I believe that my speech is a purposeful one. I do not know very much more about computer technology than the computer experts do. I have a little understanding of what excites a computer scientist and examining the descriptions of the computer. So, I clearly qualify myself as an outsider in this field. But I think what you want here is not merely an outsider, but an outsider that gives refreshing opinion or sees something in a way that the professional, however, do. In fact, I believe I know something what technologies do to life. And I know even more what technologies do to life. In fact, I never heard anyone speak seriously and comprehensively about the disadvantages of the computer. That makes me wonder if the profession is hiding something important. That is to say, what seems to be lacking among these computer professionals is a sense of technological modesty. We may well ask ourselves, then, is there something that the masters of computer think they are doing for us, which they and we may have reasons to regret? I think there is, and it is suggested by the title of my talk, Informing Ourselves to Death. In the time remaining, I will try to explain what is dangerous about computers and why. Now, I can begin to get all this by telling you that the time between information and computer has been severe. Information now is like a commodity that can be bought or sold, or worn like a garment to enhance one's status. It comes indiscriminately, directed at no one in particular, disconnected from usefulness. We are glutted with information, dreading information, don't know what to do with it, and don't know what to use it. And there are two reasons we don't know what to do with it. First, we no longer have a coherent conception of ourselves and our relation to one another. That is, we don't know what information is relevant or irrelevant to our lives. Second, we have directed all our energies and intelligence inventing machineries that does nothing but to increase the supply of information. As a consequence, our defense against information that have broken down. Our information immune system is inoperable. We don't know to filter or reduce it. We don't know to use it. Now into this equation comes the computer. The computer, as we know, has a quality of universality, but there is no denying that the most prominent uses of computers has to do with information. When people talk about information sciences, they are talking about computers, how to store, retrieve, and organize information. The computer is the answer to our question, how can I get more information faster and a more reasonable form? This would appear to be reasonable questions. But I should like to put some other questions that seem to be more reasonable. Will it happen because of a lack of information? If your children misbehave and bring shame to the family, will it happen because of a lack of information? I believe you will have to concede that what ails us, what causes us misery and pain, has nothing to do with the sort of information made accessible by the computers. The computer and its information cannot answer any of the fundamental questions we need to address to make our lives more meaningful and humane. The computer is, in a sense, a magnificent toy that distracts